Let's get the new stuff going with your new playable team.
My characters can develop further.
Good for them. He learns faith and he learns bravery. Is this like Wizard of Oz? Are we just playing the Wizard of Oz game now?
I'm always playing the Wizard of Oz.
Who's the one who needs the brain? Is that... that's Vanille. Vanille's the one who needs the brain.
Alright, I think you're going to find... I think you're going to find exact...
Which one is the one that needs the brain? Is it the Straw Man or the Iron Man? I think the Iron Man needs a heart, I think. Because he needs an arc reactor
They're not
or
the
something.
Straw Man and the Iron Man.
I mean, that's how I know them.
The Scarecrow and the Tin Man.
He
can still get an arc reactor. It just it'll be a little bit rough.
I'm always calling the Tin Man the Iron Man from now on. March Madness.
I kicked its fucking ass, Ross. You doubted me. You doubted me.
I hate this game so much.
So the way Snow is sitting on this is very inappropriate. His junk is very much on top of.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's on her chest. It's very like not okay. The whole setup on this one's a little.
Persona 5, the Personas is a bike. Like I get that, but I don't get it. But I mean, whatever.
He didn't really have a personal crisis in the same way everybody else does.
I hand it to you for taking
or will.
Down, but don't gloat just yet. Might come a time you wish you'd let him end it and made things easy.
That's Fang alluding to her misunderstanding about how those things work.
I mean, I also don't understand what the fuck just happened. And I played through the game. He looks fun.
Take him.
Back off.
Classic dumbassery.
Yeah.
See,
shut up.
It's at
quiet.
It's at this point they could explain.
That should not have knocked him out.
That's a stage hit. Did you notice that the character model, the chop was here and the head was about a foot away? That's a classic pro wrestling move.
I mean, if it was the pro wrestling move, she did a very bad job of it.
Would not be surprised if somebody in the back went like this to make it. Oh, sorry.
You woke up the dog. Congratulations.
To make it sound like she actually hit him. See, for some reason, she didn't explain that they're the good guys. And
but how would you?
Because I think that was Sid with the hair.
I mean, I think it actually is Sid, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, no, of course. How would you keep people in suspense if you don't explain the mystery? You have to keep a mystery going, man.
Why? But she wants them to work together.
Why are you helping?
Like, I'm really confused on this one.
Well, we'll see this play out here effectively.
Also, didn't she just wake up like half a day ago? Or a day or two ago?
Know. We'll dive into that as the story goes on here. I don't actually know.
I love this story and it's amazing, but
this story
it's also
is
a little odd.
I hate it. Oh yeah, Sass is actually fucking flying it.
Were you listening? Are you listening to the Star Wars music that it sounded like they were playing with the fucking
I heard it. I absolutely heard it. What shitty knockoffs of Star Wars things?
Definitely knockoff Star Wars.
Yeah.
Why is lightning flying it?
Because she's better at it than Sass, clearly.
You got one of them. They're still behind us.
I see Hope is the R2-D2 of this flight.
You know, when I first played this, I did not realize just how Star Warsy this is. Like,
I mean, this is the canyon in 5 that they're flying through.
This is the Kessel Run?
No, not the Kessel Run is from the Han Solo movie, which sucked. No, the in 5 you're in the asteroid.
Nintendo 64 game.
The Han in episode 5 you're in that crater that then there's a creature that they're actually.
Oh yeah.
Well, you're in Cloud City, so I mean, it is actually absolutely that.
Still on us?
I'm down.
Why
are Star Wars? These are Star Wars sound effects?
Yeah.
Or like done up to be like them?
I mean, very clearly, yeah. John Williams would not have approved of this score.
Probably not. This is a little questionable.
Yeah. And now they're doing pod racing. Now
they are in the. This is the run.
Yeah. This is
the Kessel.
Yeah.
I played the Nintendo 64 game where you do the run.
Yeah, I know
and I did
what
it in the
you're
goddamn
referring
Naboo Starfighter because I'm God.
Yeah, no, this is pod racing. Where's Greg Proops'
Oh, wow, look at that nice painting,
character?
background.
No, they're flying into a texture.
They really shouldn't do that.
They really shouldn't.
Oh, he put his head through the screen.
Oh, that's a problem. That won't work right anymore.
What's even
Oh, it's fine.
An update on the status of the purge.
Everyone has been successfully...
The Sanctum announced the successful
We
conclusion
have
of
just
the purge,
successfully
along with
slaughtered
safe arrival.
We have
a
finished
large
the red
chunk of our
night.
population.
It's the night, one night a year where crime is legal.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Oh, the Pope. Sick.
Probably not evil.
The enormity of the strain the purge placed on us all.
Sure.
But
Big
given
strain.
the tens of millions of lives at
Tens
stake,
and
there truly
tens
was
of
no
people.
alternative.
There never is. There never is.
Wisely stood by the move, stressing the necessity of the relocation.
That newscaster is so cool.
It's Tucker Carlson.
You can wear sunglasses on the news. This changes everything.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, what if news was just a dog wearing sunglasses giving the news?
Never even happened.
In all the centuries since the war,
I was gonna say, what if she was like fucking around and like playing like Free Cell on the screen,
I mean, she might as well.
or like Candy Crush.
Maintain this peace. That is the Sanctum's focus. We will continue employing every resource available to combat these threats to the harmony of our society.
Gotta get that harmony.
We'll be running for the rest of our lives.
Hey,
Yeah, Japanese games don't really
who is this guy?
do politics well.
I mean, the politics are usually,
This is peace. We must have it.
the politics is usually the guy in the deep voice is evil, and I've never seen it any different.
Accurate. Murderer in chief.
Yeah.
See what he said there? How smart.
With the Sanctum's handling of the purge.
90% approval rating.
I think
They would
that's-
also support additional. Let's just fucking kill some more.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that was what
Oh,
Purge
Sam's
Election
outside.
Night was all about. Yeah. Oh, well, sensors went off.
I mean, considering I'm pretty sure they can remotely control any of these machines.
I mean, also that's true too. I would presume. Oh, look, the Chocobos
why
come out
wouldn't
to
you
play.
be able
Oh,
to
there he goes.
Have a fucking advanced.
Oh no!
computer
Don't
setup.
fly directly into the sun. I've heard that's bad.
No, dude. Haven't you seen Birdman?
That's the one where he's a lawyer, right? And
Yeah, but he gets his power from the sun. That's how
and
he fights laws.
And he battles Reducto, and his boss is Phil Ken 7. Yeah.
And there's a hippo.
I've
some
not
reason.
seen it. They made a new series where it's
They're
Bird Girl.
flying into the god. They're flying into the god.
Yeah, why are they doing that?
I mean, why not?
Oh,
These
they're
are like
just-
nature gods, so they like don't
That's
have
fair.
a will of their own. They're just kind of nature existences, and this
Yeah, that's
one's the
fair.
sun.
Sure.
And for some reason, it's also firing. I mean, like a sun, it's firing a lot of plasma.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna die.
Yeah,
you don't
probably.
survive that speed.
That's
you
the
don't
end of
survive
the-
a crash landing at
That's
that
the
speed.
end of the game.
Going
Yeah.
90 degrees
Well,
into
this is
the
a fun
ground.
playthrough. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Oh, I could just hit the retry button, don't you remember?
Oh, fucking hell.
All we gotta do is get into combat right before we hit the ground, and then bam.
Yeah, then you're fine. Then you can just... No, then you're kind of like in a Groundhog's Day scenario, but it's only
no.
like 10 seconds before you hit the ground.
I mean,
so
I'll
you're
probably
just constantly
figure it out
in a
eventually.
10-second loop of just constantly falling and then dying, falling, dying for 10 seconds each time.
Yeah, I'll probably figure
That's
it
what
out.
hell is like, I'm certain.
No, that's purgatory.
Yeah, that is very much purgatory.
The
Hell is when you
vile
actually hit the
beast.
ground.
Oh, look,
Vi-
we made it. We told
Yeah,
you.
totally fine. Yeah,
What's Vanille doing to Saz?
yeah.
Hey,
Hey, don't get eaten by that scavenger
Yeah,
dog.
don't worry about the... Yeah, here come the robot dogs. Get ready. They're gonna fuck you up. Well, they're fine. They're fine.
That's okay. Lightning's here.
Making 3D character models is hard when you have millions of dollars. It's fine.
Those are some scary hands.
Yeah, I was gonna say her hands look really fucking big. I don't know why I hadn't noticed it before, but she has fucking
She was just
monster
like,
hands.
oh my god.
Yeah. It's weird. Okay, so I guess we're just in a random fight now, and there's
They
no
do
context
seem
to a lot of
kinda
other
huge.
things.
It's a
It
random
sounds like you really had
encounter.
no reason to fly into the god at all, and you could have just continued on with nothing being happened.
Yeah,
you could have
definitely
just
kinda
done
weird.
You could have just done a. They saw a TV screen where the guy is talking, and they could have done that too. But you had a chase sequence. That was anticlimactic. That's fine.
Yeah, it didn't really amount to much.
Yeah.
Also, that god was in like a totally other zone, so I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
Why they popped around like that.
Well,
Oh, maybe they'll tell us now.
Maybe they will, yeah.
Maybe not. Damn, she is super pissed still.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
She has
I'm
anger
also
issues.
pissed that I'm playing this game.
Lightning has anger issues. Maybe that's her character growth.
And that's basically her character growth is not to hate snow. Pretty much is her armor.
No, I'm pretty sure that she'll get vindicated. Snow's a jerk.
Oh,
Snow
damn.
is basically Van the Man without the hair.
Don't compare Snow to Van the Man. Van the Man has my heart.
That
Snow
is blasphemous.
Is just no.
I think, I'd stick with her if I were you.
Arbitrary reason to split the group. Excellent, excellent.
They don't want to go, and Lightning wants to go.
I mean, it makes all the sense in the world, except you're letting the strong person run off ahead.
Get going to where, exactly?
Oh, is this
The whole
Saz's
of
theme?
Cocoon's against us.
Saz's theme is awesome.
No matter
He's got
how
the
far we
harmonica
run,
theme.
Yeah.
There's no escape. That
Now,
safe
the
cloud,
name of the theme is a little bit questionable, but
What's the name of the theme?
Afro Blues.
Oh, fuck. Well,
It's a good theme.
yeah.
It's fun to listen to.
change.
Has there really been a good version of... Like, I don't know of too many black characters in Japanese culture that are not, like, very stereotypical.
Jet,
Jet, yes. Jet is maybe the only one.
except he's white.
I mean...
That's the problem. He's the
Yeah.
blackest character
Well,
I've
he
ever
is
seen.
black
with
in the
exception-
live-action one, though.
He is?
Yeah, he's black in the live-action one.
That's
Which he
probably
shouldn't have
good.
been the whole time.
I mean, he's basically they basically code him as black in the show,
Yes.
with the exception of his skin color. So it was very weird.
Yeah.
It makes for kind of a weird.
But
I mean,
there's
it's
not
fun.
a whole lot of... There are occasionally black people in anime, but they usually are very stereotypy.
Yeah, I mean, you get the rare exceptions of something like Yasuke, where
Yeah.
Thundercat and Flying Lotus are actively building him out.
Why are
so-
you running in a circle to areas you've seen?
Because it's the start. There's supposed to be treasure behind the camera. There is treasure behind the camera.
Where's the treasure behind the camera?
No, it's just electrical.
Sparking
fucking wire.
electric
God
light.
damn it. That shiny light this time was not treasure, okay?
Oh
It's,
goodness, the one shining light that you see is not treasure.
I've been lied to.
You sure have.
Doctor's Code, improved potions. Yeah,
I feel like I should be using this face to create a new generation of memes.
You're really good.
This feels like a very, like, this is something you post when a Karen says something bad. Okay.
Oh God, we're dying.
Well, guess you're not
Okay.
going that way.
End of the road.
But at
It
least
is
it's
not.
at the end of the line.
We can take a left turn.
Yeah, you can take that left turn at Albuquerque, and, you know, you'll probably never see Lightning again. She's gone. Also hope. But, I mean, that's not really a loss.
They had a good run.
Yeah, they had a good run.
Oh my God! No,
cutscene.
Oh, it's a flashback.
Yeah,
I thought
it's
they
a-
wthe gonna flip me to lightning.
No, it's a flashback. Although you might be stuck with Lightning. I think you play as... Maybe I'm
We're
wrong.
back here again.
Yeah, back at the
It's called Nubicade,
back at the every NPC looks like shit area.
and one person looks suspiciously different.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
no!
that's a lot of-
Oh no! That's the kind of music they play when they're gonna give me control of the character.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna give you control of the character in the flashback. That'll suck. I
that's
feel
so
like if
suspicious.
I
Why
just
would
feel
you
like if you're gonna do a flashback, just give me a cutscene. Don't make me play through the flashback. Oh, they're gonna make you play through the flashback.
They absolutely are.
Oh.
All right, let's see if I can speedrun this.
Okay.
You know, something I liked about wait, am I controlling Vanilla or am I controlling Lightning?
I mean, maybe it is still just a thing, but yeah. What were you gonna say about Cthulhu?
The menus move so much faster. The
Yes.
loading in this is... I forgot how unreal PS3 games were.
Yeah,
with-
PS3 has really shitty loads, but I think that's just because how complicated a console was, and how hard it was to program for.
That's understandable.
Chloe,
but-
did you just pick up a bone from your bone collection, bring it to the middle of the floor, and now are looking at it?
Lucky for you, the shift just ended.
Chloe.
Back it up and go home.
You can bring the bone up here if you want.
SciComm found something.
It's okay. You can come hang out. We're just dealing with a fucking dumb flashback. There you go. Come on up. Hi, Pop.
We really are.
About the accident at the Uriday Gorge energy plant.
Sure. Yeah.
That's not imposing.
It's all I fucking think about.
Fucking fucking like fully decked out super trooper over in the corner.
Uh-huh.
Something pulse related.
Something pulse related, huh?
I'm sure you heard about the incident. You take it tomorrow off?
Sir, for my birthday, sir. My sister, she...
Oh, happy birthday, Lightning. Play the version of Happy Birthday.
Play the Puddles.
Play the Puddles the Clown version of Happy Birthday.
That would be so good right here.
That'd be so good.
Lieutenant.
You're past due for a promotion, Farron. Key assistant.
Yeah, that would be very appropriate right here.
Yeah.
You know, he was going to tell her to take the day off anyways.
I will say those fireworks are kind of impressive in a way. Like, if we had actual fireworks like that, that'd be kind of awesome. Fireworks, unfortunately, fucking suck.
Yeah.
Chloe
well,
doesn't
they're
like
also
them either.
are right in your backyard, so...
Well, I mean, that's a different matter entirely.
What? Does Lightning dye her hair?
Lieutenant.
Because it looks like she's got brown eyebrows. Very suspicious.
Yeah. Well, her sister's the
No, I
same
guess
color
it
hair,
matches.
I thought.
Just you.
Yeah, now you get to play as Lightning. We thought you were going to play as Saz, the
They'll
cool
catch up
character. Unfortunately, fuck you.
Why would they give me all the new setup and all the new stuff? I know, I just set up the goddamn synergist roll. Oh my god.
I'm glad you're getting pissed off at this game too, because
I just who thought that out? How did nobody test that and be like, oh, maybe
maybe you
fucking...
should just keep jumping around. Maybe you could just play as characters that, you know, why put you in control for somebody's 30 seconds? It could just have been a fucking cutscene. Archmage.
There we go.
Sounds like you should be fighting Batman. Arch enemy.
I mean, Hope could be Batman. His mom just
No,
died.
he could not
His mom
be
just died
Batman.
in front of him.
He's like-
got it.
I've not watched
Or he's at
Gotham,
least
but
Robin.
he's Robin. Robin's better. Yeah, I mean he's shitty, but I mean, you know.
Okay, now there's gonna be treasure. All right. Watch.
Because
We're
we've
gonna
not
go
yet
right
hit
here.
1,000 subscribers, I
Bam.
could just say
treasure.
Can you see them from there? Can you see
Wait.
the character models from there?
Here's where they're crying in front of the fucking...
Yeah, can't see them anymore. They're gone. Because we've not hit 1,000 subscribers yet, I'm going to talk about basketball. Apparently, Scottie Pippen's been losing his fucking mind.
Okay, so I saw him, was it on the news recently or something? What has he been up to?
He's promoting a book, and basically in that book, he just shits all over Michael Jordan and Tony Kukoc and like everybody from the 90s Bulls teams. He's lost his goddamn mind.
That's kind of awesome.
Because he's pissed off because The Last Dance, he did not come off looking good in The Last Dance, where he basically famously said things like, I would do it again when I didn't go back into the 1994... I don't know how much you know about Scottie Pippen, but...
Not much.
The year Michael Jordan was gone, they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and Scottie did not like that Tony Kukoc was going to get the final shot of a game, and so he sat out for the last 1.8 seconds of a game.
What?
And Tony hit the shot, so they won the game, but they lost the series.
Let's.
Yeah, but they were almost going to go to the finals that year if yeah. Well, I guess they would have had. Oh no, wait, the Knicks went to the. Yeah, they would have beaten the Knicks. Yeah, so then they would have gone to the finals that year. I don't know if they would have beat Houston though, but I mean that it's impossible now. All right. What a nice little corner you've wandered into.
I got a fucking treasure chest. Can I turn abilities off in here?
No. Damn. Maybe you can later.
I hope so, because if I remember right,
you don't want them
just
to turn. You don't
everyone
want them
is synergists, and then say, don't cast protect, cast fucking attack up or whatever it is.
Actual good spells, yes.
Yeah, haste and shit.
But yeah, no, Scottie Pippen's just lost his mind because like Michael, because The Last Dance was produced by Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan had to sign off on every possible thing of that being a thing. But unfortunately, they interviewed Scottie Pippen, and Scottie Pippen did not come off great. Scottie Pippen kind of came off as an asshole.
What did I mean, how did it go? What did they do? I totally out of the loop on it.
Did you watch The Last Dance or no?
No.
Okay, well, first of all, The Last Dance is the greatest sports documentary ever made. It's not. love the Bulls. But I mean, basically, like
you're a regular North Korean.
I mean, yes. Me and Kim Jong-un both love the 90s Bulls. No, but so the Last Dance was a 10-part documentary series. It's 10 hours of Bulls documentary, including it's called The Last Dance because they filmed the 1998 season, Jordan's last year at the Bulls. Like they had a camera crew, and so it's a whole bunch of footage. It's called The Last Dance because Phil Jackson was not going to be brought back because Jerry Krause, the GM of the Bulls, was kind of an asshole. And do you remember in Space Jam Newman's character?
Oh yes.
Okay,
yes.
Newman's character is Jerry Krause. That's why Jerry Krause was the GM of the Bulls, and he looks exactly like Newman. And Michael Jordan hated him.
Oh, I didn't know he looked exactly.
Yeah, he looks exactly like Newman. That's why that character is the way he is in Space Jam, is because it's a shot at Jerry Krause.
That's amazing.
But he hated that he wasn't getting the attention for putting together the Bulls that he felt he earned. So he said, Phil Jackson, I don't care if you go 82-0. 97-98 is your final season. So then basically, so that's basically the premise of The Last Dance. And then basically, like, it's just interviews and stuff with, like, the team and stuff. And it covers, like, the entire run of the 90s Bulls. And so there's a whole bunch of moments where Scottie doesn't come off great. Like, because in the 97-98 season, at the start of it, like, he basically, one of the things that sticks most to my mind was, like, he had some sort of injury with that required surgery, and he's supposed to get the surgery over the summer, but he didn't, because to quote him in the documentary, he didn't want to fuck his summer up. So he decided to get it during the start of the season.
Oh, man.
So he was gone for like the first 3 months of the season. And then Dennis Rodman, God bless Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman fucked off for an entire day and no one knew where he was. And he went to Vegas with Carmen Electra and stuff.
Okay, understandable. You're not going to turn down going to Vegas with Carmen Electra.
I mean, this is very true, but I mean, God, I love Dennis Rodman so much.
He's a nutty son of a bitch.
He's a nice son of a bitch, but like you listen to him in that documentary, he knows, like, his knowledge of the game of basketball is amazing.
That's impressive.
Because he was like 6'7", and he was the best rebounder of his generation in an era where there were like big men like Shaq and shit.
Yeah. What? So why do you wear the wedding dress?
Because he's crazy and off his meds is the answer.
Was he just off his meds?
I don't think he's on meds for certain, but I can't remember the exact reason. And that was after he was with the Bulls, I think.
Isn't everybody on meds?
I
feel like off your meds is a perfect excuse for anything.
I mean, it does work out pretty well.
Get out of jail free card. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it can be a get out of jail free card, but I think a lot of that crazy stuff happened once he left the team. Because, like, there was basically a guy, I think it was Simpkins, who was on the Bulls at that time. He was, like, the 13th man on the bench, and he was basically just there. His only job was to make sure Rodman didn't fuck up. That was basically his only thing. Because Rodman off the court was an adventure.
Well, was he... So I know after he got back from North Korea...
Well, I mean, this is current.
I know. In current day, when he got back from his North Korea trip,
as the ambassador to North Korea, Dennis Rodman.
Yes, ambassador to North Korea, Dennis Rodman. He immediately checked himself into rehab. Did he just go on like a giant bender in North Korea?
I mean, that would imply that there's places to go have a giant bender in North Korea. I don't think there are.
I mean, Kim Jong-il was one of the...
I mean, this is true. Kim Jong-un looks like he's feeding very well. Please don't hack me, North Korea. I'm going to edit that out.
Dead. But...
I was talking about Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-il was like a hardcore alcoholic as well.
Yeah.
It was some... I forget how much it is. You'd have to check like one of the fun little factoids, but he spent some ungodly amounts of money on either wild turkey or Jack Daniels or something.
I mean, it's entirely possible.
Like an absurd amount of money. Anyways, point is,
yeah.
I don't know. Dennis Rodman seems like he's been going through some shit, you know.
Well, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he absolutely was going through stuff, and I mean, you know, he the 90s Bulls were Beatles, man.
Oh yeah, they still are.
They you know, it was at the perfect era where SportsCenter had just come into existence, and also a little bit of the internet.
Yeah.
Like it's like the 90s Bulls. I don't know if they could have done it in this era, because I feel like they would have flamed out with the constant media attention. Particularly for Scottie and Dennis, I feel like they would have imploded.
God, probably. I mean, imagine Dennis Rodman with a Twitter account back then. I assume now
oh
he's
my
pretty...
fucking God.
I'm sure
I don't think he has a Twitter account, though.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it would probably be...
I mean, he probably has a burner account like Kevin Durant does. Let's see if he has a Twitter account. I don't think he would.
If he does, I assume it's generically celebrity.
Okay, well, he does.
Does it appear to be run by him or a marketing person?
I think it's a marketing person. It looks very clearly a marketing person. Yeah. He's probably on Cameo, too, if I'm going to take a wild stab. In which case, I absolutely am going to have him, I don't know, just send me a video saying hi. That's really all I need.
Wait, did I? Tell me Oh, son of a bitch, I don't know what happened. Tell me I told you the Blagojevich story.
No, doesn't sound familiar. We'll get to that after the cutscene here. We'll
strap yourselves in, Jimbo.
Oh, strap yourselves in. But first we have to see
Ross.
Snow being a little bitch. Or
he's already taking a break. How old is...
He's like 14, probably.
This way, you think? You know where you're going, right?
Sounds right.
Yeah, I think that's probably... Yeah.
Missions. Nothing to do with the Purge, though.
The Purge is SciComm's baby.
I should have bought him a birthday or a baby shower gift.
Into two arms.
Who, Hope?
Oh, no, SciComm.
Oh, because they purchased their baby.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I almost fucked up that joke.
I mean, Hope is being a little baby, too.
That's true.
Wait,
why is he so dumb?
If you're not SciComm, why did you board the train?
Calling him out.
For Sarah.
Calling her out. Flashback.
Yeah. Flashback to the Purge.
Oh my God! So now I do have to control somebody in the flashback. Yes? No? Maybe? Last time we turned out we didn't have to.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for that. But you absolutely have before to this point, if I remember correctly.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll have to here.
Attention, Purge deportees. Follow instructions.
Everybody looks like religious pilgrims in these things.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
I mean, that's the vibe they're going for, but...
I mean, yeah. What's the vibe they're going for with the fucking robot masks?
Oh, no, somebody's trying to run away. Somebody's trying to run away. They probably is. Oh my God.
Just out of curiosity, what's the difference between them shooting them down there and shooting them down, and killing them elsewhere? The train feels like an unnecessary addition.
What's the GC doing here?
I guess that's, yeah.
So direct me. Let me on.
I don't know if I'd let somebody on with a fucking machine gun in their back pocket say that. Wow. Nice. Oh, there's the machine gun.
Then I quit.
Oh, there you go. You get on board.
He was pretty easy to fucking...
Yeah, he just said fuck it. Yeah, exactly.
I wonder how she gets her machine gun back.
Probably steals it back. I don't know.
Oh, look, it says.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hey, lady. What gives?
I volunteered.
Really? You don't look ready to go quiet.
You don't say.
Lord Byron.
You better take the
Was it
next
Lord
train.
Alfred Tennyson? I don't know. One of them goddamn poets. I forget what poet he's fucking referencing.
Okay.
I don't know. Remember if it was Tennyson or Byron.
Quiet into the good night.
I
think it's Tennyson. I think could be wrong.
The vestige to Pulse.
I don't know.
In
school, you read like fucking 30 of those guys all from the same fucking time period, and then you forget them all.
Exactly. Yeah. And if you're watching and you're in high school, first of all, these videos are not meant for children, and you're going to get arrested. Second of all,
don't read poetry, nerd.
The things you learn in school, you're never going to need again. That's the other thing.
Exactly.
Geometry, you're never going to fucking need geometry.
You should probably learn how to write, though.
You
At
should
least
learn how to
getting an
swim.
entry-level job.
Learn how to swim first.
Learning how to swim,
rule of
that's
thumb.
a good one.
And then also,
Easy for someone like you to say.
Chemistry? No, I don't know.
I mean, if you need to make drugs,
Yeah, if you need, then chemistry is a good path to
you need
go
to
if
grow
you want to break
pot,
bad.
biology.
Yeah, exactly. if you want to learn how to play video games in school, I would recommend band class, because that's all I did in band was play video games, and then also
did she
occasionally
just
the
fucking
trombone.
leave Hope behind?
She sure did, because he's worthless. Yeah.
She really did. Oh, hot damn.
Yeah,
did she give a reason, or was she just like, fuck it, I'm out?
Fuck it, I don't want to wait around. I'm tired of your shit.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You're controlling the other two. You could have controlled the other two first, but it's fine. What a nice view of her ass that says the Scotch. That's great.
No. The bird blocked it.
Certainly, yes. He's very encouraging. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, chocobos can fly?
Yeah, chocobos, I thought,
chicks
couldn't
can
fly. Yeah.
I don't think little chicks can fly.
I'm pretty sure they can.